Hello and welcome to the channel. This is All the Gear and No Idea with me, Sav. If it's your first time to the channel, a massive welcome to you. And if you're returning to the channel, a massive welcome back, Savages. It's an absolute pleasure to have you here. Thank you ever so much for watching. And I hope everybody is having a super blessed day. Ladies and gentlemen of the world, boys, girls, aunts, uncles, grandmas, grandparents, cats, dogs, bunny rabbits. We are in the final stretch, the final week, until we see ATEEZ live in London. Oh, chill. Like, I have to keep the screaming internally, otherwise it will just be too noisy. But I'm so excited. It's coming. Less than a week away. It's gonna be so good. And by the time this drops, it'll be even closer. I know some of the Savages in Discord have already been. If you have been to one of the ATEEZ Europe concert dates, by all means, come drop in the Discord. We have ATEEZ specific channels for ATG&NI, and you can go in there and you can chat with other people, other concert goers who have been to their Europe tour in the tour channel and have a blast. I have it muted currently, so I'm not spoiled as much as I can for the tour. I'm looking forward to getting there kind of as unspoiled as I can about what they're going to play and stuff like that. I have seen the set list, but I've forgotten most of it. Purely so I can get there and be like, oh, that's cool. But we are running through some tracks that people have suggested pre concert. And I said ages ago we're going to do Answer. I then changed the order. We've done Inception and, oh my gosh, Hala. Absolute brain just stopped for a second there. Did Inception and Hala. Now we're going to do Answer. So this video is going to be Answer. The Answer MV, dance practice, the dance relay, and then Sector 1. So quite a lot again chopped into one video. I do apologise for how long it is, but you guys all seem to like the long videos, so we continue doing so. And then what I'm going to do next, literally the last couple of songs we'll check out prior to the concert, is going to be Turbulence and I think Wave. And that's it. That's what we're going to check out. I think Wave is on the concert list. Either way. Anyway, but that's what we're going to do. And then after we've come back from the concert, we'll do a concert rundown and I'll tell you how I found it. We will go to the start. We'll go back to debut. We'll check out the KQ fellas. I think it's 3 songs they've got doing its dance performances. So we'll go back and check that. But we like to go back to the starter groups and then come forward. So that'll be what we do. But yes, anyway, this is a super long intro. I do apologise. Don't need to make this video any longer than it is. Let's just jump straight into it. Let's go. Alrighty then. So here we go. Answer official MV. And straight away we are, what am I looking at? This looks like a room, a trashed room, almost. Chandelier, very pretty chandeliers on the floor. Is this snow? There's snow coming in, so the window over here must be cracked, or is this ash, dust? Is this going to be on fire? That candle's still on though, so I'll be intrigued. That ball sphere over here almost reminds me of like either a globe or like a speaker. There's just so much to look at. There's stuff all over the floor. Oh, right. Let's listen to some music. Oh, it's a really pretty piano. Is this going to be sad? Or are they going to change it up? Okay, so we've had a scene change. So it looks like... So I don't know who was walking around the table. Love their outfit though. But now we are, it looks like a scene change. So is this the same room, but without everything trashed? That long table looks slightly familiar. But we've got San starting us off, and I'm sure he's going to dance beautifully for us on this table. That intro was gorgeous though. Can we just, that keys, it was very sad keys. Like, sad is an awful word, but it was just, yeah, it invokes sad, like it reminds me of like, it's just sad keys. There was something really sad about it, a loneliness in it almost. and then it changes it up. Of course it does. Nothing's ever the same with these guys. Yeah, so the table looks slightly similar, but it's had stuff fallen on it. I love his hair colour here. This is a very cute Mingi we got. I'm loving this hair colour a little bit. What is that, pinkish or is it like orange? It looks, I don't know, whatever light they've got on it, kind of looks, it's orangey one side. It's a plethora of colours here. It's a little spectrum of colour. But we've got slightly orangey here, pinky, and then blue. So it must just be, who knows, but it's got light on it. He does look good though. Again, Hongjun, loving this hairstyle on you, my friend. Like, you look great. We are stood on a clock. He's standing, so it looks like almost, you ever see like those old Roman chambers where like all the important people, like the really important rulers and stuff, or what did he call them? And like the council would sit, and it'd all be circular, and somebody would be in the middle talking. So it kind of reminds me of that, like, you know, people would be here discussing or debating something, but it's also a clock face. I kind of like this. This looks really cool, and there's got like some material draped over places. Why do they all look so good? Props to their stylist. I know he's upside down, but can we take a minute? Firstly, whatever top he's got, it's just like that slightly see-through, because you can see the, like, is it see-through-ish? Because you kind of got like the shadow of his arm underneath. Loving the chain. Right, I love him with blonde hair, right? And it's the side cut. But he looks really good right now. And his pants and his boots. What are we walking through? This seems quite interesting. I need to pay more attention to what we're actually walking through here. Alright lads, calm yourselves. Look at all of that. Honestly, I can't get over how good they all look in these outfits. Whoever their stylist was for this MV was, they need a raise, personally, but that's just me. See, this is Yuno here at the front. Or is this... Right, I'll figure out in a minute. I'm just in love with his boots, is all I wanted to say, and then whoever's boots are over here. I love a good brown ankle boot. Like a Chelsea boot. This is, again, a little different from what I'm... Obviously, we've listened to quite a number of songs now. Not a lot. But stuff like Gorilla and Cyberpunk, Wonderland, Halateez, bit different. And then recently, some of the ones we've been checking out, like Inception, now Answer, slightly slower, slightly different pace I would come to attribute to these guys, but sounds gorgeous. Like, just, they're phenomenal. They sound phenomenal. Their voices are so beautiful together. But it feels like a slightly higher register maybe for some of them. Just a little bit. I feel like Songhwa's was a little higher than maybe I'm used to, or maybe I just not gotten good at figuring out who's singing sometimes. I'll take it back a little bit. Like this dancing in like the snow. It's gorgeous. It's a very beautiful, very pretty, and visually, emotion-inducing MV. But we'll find out what they're singing about in a bit, and we'll have a study of the lyrics. Good little hip thrust. Ooh. I almost forgot, because they're like the lore kings of K-pop, almost. There may be another group that holds that title, but right now I don't know that. I wonder where we are in the timeline, or if where this connects with the lore. I really should have gone away and done my homework. I'm very busy. I do apologise, but I'm just intrigued as to where this location is. And he's picked up a piece of glass and is looking at himself. Really like this beat, actually. It's kind of like a very, not like a overly chill vibe, but it's kind of like you're not going mental at it. Like, I'm expecting some songs to go absolutely off at the ATEEZ concert. But if this is one of them they play, I feel like this is it'll be like a slightly slower. But how I feel like this is going to go is we're going to go balls to the wall mental for the first bit. And then we'll have a bit of a slowdown, some crowd interaction stuff, maybe pump out a couple other songs in and around that. And this might be one of them, slightly slower maybe, different kind of tempo. And then we'll build back up and they'll end on some cracked songs. But it's just very easy to move along with. Not because the song, it sounds simple, but just the vibe and the energy it's giving is just nice, and it's just easy to enjoy it. Like there's high energy songs, there's low energy songs, and there's some stuff kind of in the middle. This for me is kind of in the middle. It's not completely high energy, it's not completely low energy. It's like it's a really nice medium. I absolutely love Mingi and Hongjun together. Just when they do a little bit of back and forth. So sometimes you get Mingi will do his bit, Hongjun will do his bit. But then when you get them kind of playing off each other and almost ping pong style words, ping pong, bits of the words in the lyrics. I love it. I just love the way they play off each other. He is such a gorgeous human being. As is he. Yeah. Ooh. That was Halateez. So is this them meeting their Halateez counterparts? Is that what this is supposed to be? I really should have double checked this before I sat and watched, because I have been loving their lore, but I need to keep up with it because it's a lot. But the black fedora, black outfits, that's their Halateez counterparts, right? because they're kind of like mirrored from one dimension to the other. I take it back. I am really good at eating my words when it comes to ATEEZ, aren't I? I just said this will kind of be slightly more chill. But it's picked up again, and now I can feel this kind of being slightly more towards the higher energy. I don't know. Maybe I should listen to an entire song and then make judgment, but where's the fun in that? You just like me. You like watching me squirm, I'm sure of it. I love that little shoulder. Mate, they go mental. This choreo is so clean. I know we've got a little... They love to put bits at the end for lore content, but I have to watch this bit again because I love this little bit of choreo. San just... I know, you know, we all know, ATG&NI know. The man just goes off, and he does just go off, and he's a dancing machine. But I just love to watch it and say it, and just give him props for it. They look solid in Halateez outfits, by the way. Love that bit. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It just sounds so good. Sounds so beautiful. I could listen to this constantly. Sorry, I'm going to take it back again. I'm in love with this shoulder move they're about to do. So we got Jongho's just done his lovely bit. We got Yuno, Huyoung, San, and Hongjun, and I just love this little shoulder bit they do. Just wanted to point it out. How does he bend backwards like that? Like, his flexibility is insane. Seriously, how does he move back like this? Songclasser, you need to stop thrusting your hips at me like that. That is provocative. Yeah, so I'm intrigued to know what this building is, because it feels like we're in... It's a very fancy looking building, right? And where we've been so far is... Been at the warehouse. We've been... some other places. Oh gosh, why am I forgetting everywhere? I really need to go back and relearn my places. I'm such a bad fan. I'm sorry. I'll do better, I promise. But I'd love to know where this is and remember where this is, because I should have learned it. And where they've been meeting with their Halateez counterparts. Feels like a trap. Oh gosh. Oh, are these the... Oh, are these like the guardians? Like the AI guardians that are tracking... Guards that are tracking them down? Is that what these guys are? This is very creepy in this outfit. Well, we get to see the room a bit more trashed now. So this was where they were meeting. This is where they met. But we got broken like mirror down here on the floor. The chandelier smashed. There's chairs everywhere. More mirror over here. Do we have a mirrored ceiling or something? Like loads of things are trashed, and the AI is tracking them. Oh, spyglass. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. Right, we're going to play this back with subtitles because that's what we like to do. I almost forgot to do that. Notice how we don't have the KQ start to this. Weird. Right. Let's check this out again with subtitles. So this is Android. I said AI, it's an Android Guardian, right? Let's make a toast like thunder. I love the little shake he puts in his hand. Right, San is just a dance like prodigy. Like, this man is insane. Just everything about him is so well controlled, but it's just this little shake he's doing with his hand to imitate, to match with the line as much as it overflows. Like, it's brim and then it's like overflown and like just incredible. And then that transition, but I just look, it's just, you can tell by frame, just up, it's going up, down, up, down, up, down, like he's shaking it, but it's the rest of his hand isn't shaking much. It's primarily just his fingers. So like the movement control, like the finesse in that movement control there is insane. Oh, I love this man. I'm just saying. I should have been watching lyrics. I was watching them again. Raise your glasses above your heads as high as you can. Shouting out that the end means the beginning. I love it when they do this. Shouting out that the end means the beginning. And then remember we were together from the tip of the toe. Say my name. Say my name is a different song of theirs, right? So is this connected? The answer and say my name connect somehow? Burn, burn, burn it up more. So this is, I did get the feeling the first time we listened this through, this is kind of again like a anthem-y, not completely anthem. It's not anthem in the sense it's like Wonderland kind of anthem-y, but in terms of the story, it's like a, you know, the start of a revolution, rise up kind of anthem-y. Oxygen fire because you and I make the bluish light. Ooh, so a hot fire. I love his outfit and his facial expression, but demon liners for sure. But his outfit is sick. So is this Hua singing here with a couple of the others? But it's just, how high is some of this? Who is he singing with? Because Hua is quite high here, I would have said, from what we've seen of him. So who is the extra bit higher than he is? Who is singing alongside him here? And like, they're layering the pair of whoever it is. Somebody will know, some clever person will know. And I love how their choreo is telling the story as well. This is so graceful and beautiful. It's just brilliant. Like, they are the performance kings. I can't believe I ever said otherwise, but there you go, mistakes were made, and I have since learnt my lesson. See, again, it's little bits in their dancing that I love to notice, and the little bits of control. So we've got, you know, covering Hua's eyes, as if it's like symbolizing like not seeing something. We've got Who have we got at the front here? Mingi's there. Jongho's there. Is it San and Yaosang here? Or was Yaosang not in this? Are we missing somebody? No, that's wrong. Somebody's missing from this bit of the choreo, but anyway, my point is, who I wanted to point out, sorry, was Wooyoung's bit here, and just the little control he has as he's pulling down. It does like a little pop, and I caught it, and I was just like, that is class. Oh, I was wrong. I keep getting people wrong. They keep changing hair colours and I can't keep up. I'm so bad at it. Yaosang was there. He's with the blondish hair. Look again, look at this. They're just so good. It's very strong though, very like graceful, but controlled and fluid and just seamless. There's no like, it doesn't feel, you know, what's the word? What's the phrase I'm looking for here? I'm not a dancer. I know nothing about dance. Their movement is very slow. It doesn't like there's no part of it like it's like breaks it. It is they're all moving in one fluid motion. There's nothing's out of sorts. I really can't articulate what I want to say properly. Love that world. Call us right now. Oh, so are they calling out to someone? Oh, I really should pay more attention. I'm gonna watch this back so many times so I can get this right. In terms of the story then, is it like call us out for like the black pirates for the revolution for Halateez? It's like calling out to us to bring, you know, and we'll come to help save you from the government. But in terms of like actual lyrics and outside of the law, are we, you know, is it calling to someone to come? I don't know, it's very intense, like burn like a flame and what they've been saying, and raise a toast like thunder. Raise a toast like thunder. That's crazy. What does it with nothing? We started there. So in the desert where there's nothing, we started there. Hot, hot. Love that. Young and free, brighten ourselves in the dark with no answer. We'll be the light. Oh. Hearts wakened. We are the light. And that makes sense with Halateez. Not afraid anymore. No one can touch. As I was saying, I'm loving the beat to this. It's really nice, just good thump on the kick. It's giving you a good solid bass foundation. A little bit of rolling on other bits of the drum kit, but it's this like kind of like synthy key, almost the sound that's filling out the side of my can here that's going with it. It just sounds so good. I would listen to this constantly. I am going to listen to this constantly. What am I saying? I'm going to listen to this a lot. It's very different. their style of dancing in this is very different from like kind of like their aggressive style in other ones. Again, that high energy kind of like aggressive, really kind of style they have. And this one is a lot more fluid movement. It's a lot like very graceful, but still as strong. But it's not got that overall aggression that you get from others like, Gorilla. Gorilla had, it was a great song. Good bit of aggression in it. Lonely, scared, afraid. Lift up the flag. Ooh. Lift the flag, and we put our hands up. So yeah, this is kind of like there. Right, let's start this revolution. Let's start saving people. We were alone. We were scared, and then we've come together, and that's it. Now we're not. Those days are gone. Those lonely days are gone. Those sad days, and we learned this from Inception, wasn't it? Because we saw the different story of themselves within kind of like the law, but mirrors other aspects as well, but where they all came separately, but now they're together again after they had the split. And now they're like, right, let's do this. Let's go save people. Our loud shoutings, I'm pretty sure that's what he said. Let's go back a little bit further. The burning eyes and our loud shoutings reaching across the world. If you can hear it, please come to me. As we can be together. Yeah, so this is cool. This is why I love that, like, their storytelling. Whoever came up with like their lore and the backdrop meaning of everything that they do here for them being pirates and stuff is insane. Whoever came up with this, whoever continues to piece this together, is a goat of storytelling. Like, it's fantastic. So good. It's so impressive. It reminds me of, again, being a One Piece fan, and we got our Luffy pop up there, of Ichiro Oda's storytelling. It's like, he's Goda. Oda is Goda. He's goated. God Oda. He's goated for storytelling. But this, ATEEZ' storytelling, I would put that somewhere up there, because it's just insane. It's brilliant. It is brilliant. I would love to know. Maybe I'll go find an MV shooting at a different time if they have one. But I'd love to know how they did this. Did they have to sit one side, film it, and then go get changed, come back and sit the other side? Because it's not doppelgangers, is it? That's all just them sat across from their counterparts. They look so good. This is such a cool shot. Sorry, I cannot get over it. But what they're also all doing opposite their counterpart. So captains are having a stare off. But it's just kind of like the difference. There's almost like an arrogance from this side. Mingi's like smiling, as is Yao-san. But just looking at like the mirroring aspects here, let's call it Universe A's Hongjun. I think that's correct. It should be, because Universe E is the ultimate. Yeah. Anyway, Universe A Hongjun, kind of a bit cautious, a bit weary, a bit like, not sure I trust you yet. Apprehensive kind of look on his face. Whereas the Halateez counterpart, sounding he's up, almost like lean back, hand not in pocket, but by like where there's glasses, it kind of looked like it could be kind of like a he knows he's in charge kind of attitude. You then move on to like San. I believe this is San. I could be wrong. Please correct me. Head head down, slightly hunched a little bit, kind of posture, looking through the, his hairline here, whereas his counterpart, like chin out, kind of like just like a badass kind of I would take you in a heartbeat kind of attitude, looking like a boss. Hua's just, we'll skip him, he's too gorgeous. But again, it's like that arrogant flair from the Halateez side, from the Black Pirate side, is he sat here, elbow on table, like hand out, kind of just like, yeah. Whereas, other somewhat, head slightly tilted, like body posture is just a bit different. It's not as conceited almost. We move on to Yaoza. He's just, there's a slight little, a smite? Honestly, words. A slight little smile, twitched, like hand on face. But again, on this side, hands together, slight head cock. That's an arrogance kind of look. Mingi, disgusted kind of look, just looking down his nose at him. Whereas Mingi over here, bit childish, smiling, kind of not taking it seriously. We're trying to have a stare down, trying to look like a bit of a badass, because he is. And then just you're getting like kind of almost like a mocking retaliation of like the cap touch from Black Pirate version. It's just really, I just love the symmetry in it. Oh, we've moved down the table a little bit. Okay, so we've changed a couple of pictures. Now he's got his finger over his mouth. Again, just the utter look of contempt from Jongho here. And again, kind of like just a not taking it too seriously sneer to the side. Was that Yuno? No, where is... Oh, Yuno's here, sorry. It's the slightly curly hair we've got going on is throwing me through a loop. But again, kind of relaxed, chilled version here. Just a bit of a neck pull type here. Just we're better than you. There's an air of superiority from this side of the table. Right, we won't watch The Guardian again, but we know he's there. Let's go find ourselves a dance practice. Right, let's go with dance practice. I do love their dance practices. They're so good. But it's nice because a lot of stuff happens in MV, so it's nice to see the full choreo. And we'll check out the dance relay after this. They're so focused. I'm just looking at Yuno here, just absolutely staring so intently at his hand. But they're all just, yeah. We all know it. I don't have to keep repeating myself on this point because I'll sound like a broken record. But they're just phenomenal. Even just their micro movements, just little bits. It's just so well done. I love all of them doing bits behind him when he's doing this. So obviously, Mingi's like the singing focal point right now. But just I'm enjoying what the rest of them are doing behind him. It's kind of like almost like a free form bit of the choreo. They're kind of allowed to do what they want within the realms of, what's actually going on. This man is dripping in class and just so cool. Like it's just it's actually just unfair. The captain is just dripping in class and swag and just he's a bit too much. Look at him. There is an aura of like leadership upon him, isn't there? Like, if we were to meet the group, I would point him. Like, if I, before, you know, I found out who everyone was and stuff, if you were to line up ATEEZ for me, I, hand on heart, genuinely believe I would point at Hongjun and go, he's in charge. Because there's just something about him. He's got that, like, a leadership charisma about him. And a little bit of an attitude. A little bit of arrogance in his dancing, and I love that. Oh, this is right. These are why these videos take forever, because just you watch them do their choreo and it's class. I'm just gonna... Whoop. Right, we're coming out of Hongjun's bit and we're moving in, and it's a bit where it's Hua and Jongho's like covering his eyes and stuff, and he's like moving his arm back like no. But I'm just watching these front three here, Uyong, Yosang and San, and just watching their movement, especially San. His, because it slows down, like they're going in slow-mo, but just the controlled fluid motion of him kind of like, because he starts facing here and he bends and twists, and it's just watching every single bit of it move so slowly but so precise. Like there's no shaking, he's not like struggling to hold the form. It is just graceful movement, and it's just divine almost. Look at that. I couldn't do it. My back just cracked. There's so much expression. Not only in their faces, like their faces are very expressive. We know that. That's why they're, you know, they get called the demon line, because they sometimes go crazy. But just again, just admiring just the absolute beauty that is their movement. And just Hua, I'm just staring at Hua here. This man, his hair's going everywhere in these frames. But look at this. Look, it's just his lines and just his position and like hold. Again, I'm not a dancer. I know sod all about dancing. I know sod all about anything. That's why the channel is called No Idea. But just look at the elegance and the beauty of how like he's stretched out. Neck over, like me even trying to replicate this is ridiculous because I can't. Just everything about him, leg straight. Like his lines here in this movement are just phenomenal. Like he could be a proper like ballet dancer, and I wouldn't doubt it at all. Oh, I love this man too much. This choir is also kind of fun. Love good high kick. Yeah, and does seem like he struggles with this kick. Probably because of jeans. It's the attitude they do that with. Look at his little face. I love this man. The little attitude he puts in his facial expressions when he's doing his hip thrust is insane. He knows he's being cheeky. Yeah, God, he knows he's being cheeky. Look at that face. Somebody asked me in the Discord, hey Sav, why is it on the stream and in here we get you just being thirsty for Hua and stuff, but on the videos it's a PC version. It's like, because if I was like that all the time, it would just be weird. But damn, this man, all of them, just the hip thrusts are unnecessary. But let's watch it again respectfully. They just move in such synchronicity, like they're all connected. It's like they're all connected. It's almost like a hive mind in dance performance. But I am loving the intensity coming out of Yalsai right here. I would love to learn this choreo. This is a really fun choreo to me. Hala that we watched, hands down my favourite performance by them. Just everything about that was insane. But this seems like a really fun choreo to learn. Love those two playing off each other. Shut up. How did I not notice that the first time? Jongho's vocals here. Is he seriously getting that high? That's insane. Main vocal, what? Oh, that was... I love Wooyoung's little dance moves. This was smooth. Right, a little bit faster on the replay, please. Again, a little bit of shoulder movement. But I really loved here is this little bit of footwork. So I'm going to take it back just enough that I can watch this without. This is very quick. It's very smooth footwork. Songhwa, stop it. Right, let's check out a dance relay, 'cause we love the dance relays. Don't know why I said it like that. Sorry. Mingi is so freaking cool when he's performing, and obviously a princess when he's not. But how cool was this jacket twirl? Come on. That was badass. And I love how he's flipped it right in time with Jongho leaving. Right, Jongho's about to go. Big coat flick. So suave. Love his outfit. You know, that was funny. Cheeky sod. The little wink. Oh, Maestro. Their footwork choreo is something else as well. Everything that Yao-sang just did there, I enjoyed. So much so, I'm going to bring it back a bit. We'll go from here. That was clean. Go on, son. And he can get his leg up. I notice our main vocal doesn't do much there. Is there a reason? Oh, Mingi. He's like, he forgot what he was supposed to do, didn't he? Look, what is this? I like when they start being silly and do little bits behind them. He was clean with that. You know, underrated. I have not spoken about his dancing enough. That was clean. What are they doing? What is he doing at the back? Come on, lads. Mingi with this coat is sick. It is clean. He looks so cool right now. Genuinely in love with him. Love how he's doing his bit behind, like rapping along with it, and then throws his out. Does a little jump. Yao-sang, he has such a pretty smile. He is a fairy of a human being. Oh, Mingi, pop off, son. There was Hongjun hyping him up in the back there. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Go on, baby bear. Go on, baby bear. Captain's like, mum and dad of the group are like, our youngest just did that. What's he saying? Is there no subtitles? I'd love to know what he's shouting there. Cam's like, I'm done with my children. Mum of the group is just like, just smile and wave, boys. Is there more? Is there more of that? No, it's just white screen. That was so much fun. I do have to say, I thought Mingi and Yalsak absolutely ate that dance relay and left 0 crumbs. Absolutely ate it. Alright, let us go check out Sector 1. I think we got a performance video for this because there's no MV, but I was told that I should listen to Sector 1 when we do answer because they're connected and there's sounds from one in the other. So let's go check it out. Okay, so we've got ATEEZ' Sector 1 performance from the show back in August of last year, so not that long ago, only 6-ish months, give or take. Maybe just a bit over, but about half a year ago. Still, let's call it fairly recent. And I'm here for these outfits already. They look kind of sharp. Can we just take a minute to appreciate the absolute back goals that this is right here? Shoulder def, lovely looking arm. I'm looking #respectfully. Try not to thirst over our man here. I have a fair idea who this absolute Adonis is. I think we all know it's San, okay? Not even turned this on, and I think you can just recognise this man's shape from the back, okay? You could pick him out of a lineup from a mile away. Just... yeah, no prizes for being right. Excuse me a second. Mingi, sir. Hold on. Whew. Okay, I'll go back to bits in a minute. Hold up. Hold on. Wait a minute. Never mind. Just gonna go back. Just gonna start it again. He looks so good. Come on, Yalsang. Alright, I love this start, by the way. Especially the choreo here. Sam kills this. His slow movement, just the lift there. You know how much control you need to be able to do that? The absolute distinct lack of wobble or anything. He's like moving, he's come up on one leg, and it's sublime, and he's done it slowly. It's not like he's like jerked up, it's controlled. Just the man's strength is insane. Also, now that I'm, focusing back on Yelsang here, I'm loving this shot. Like he's kind of like reaching out. This could be an action shot, but there's something very powerful. But I will save this later. They're so smooth with it. They love a hip movement, don't they? A little groin thrust. With his cheeky little winks. He loves that. I'm really sorry, But Mingi here is bias wrecking the absolute ever-loving crap out of me. He looks so good in these glasses with his hair like this, in this suit like outfit. Like he is like seriously handsome right now. Go on, lads. Tell me you're singing live without telling me you're singing live. Oh wait, we can hear you over the track. He's so distinct over the track here, yes. I'd take it back a little bit. I need to listen to this on like Spotify or something to get the actual... There's a lot of sound from this live performance that's probably taken out that we would normally get in like either the MV or something, so I want to listen to this separately another time, but... Love the good sound behind it as well. Go on, you know. What the... This man is too gorgeous. He's just... I love that. His vocals are something else, man. Their group choreo is just insane. They're so in sync with each other. Mate, Jongho's vocals are just ridiculous. I think the man has got such a great voice, and his intensity with it and his facial expression just makes it so much better. That was great. I need to listen to this again separately because I feel like I was missing out a lot of the sound, like the actual energy and vibe from the song out of this. But I love watching them perform. I love their dance. I love their choreo. Just everything they put into it. Sam's little jump up in the air at the back there was nuts. But because they're just so into it, they're brilliant. I can't believe it took me so long to find these guys, but I am so glad this got suggested to check out ATEEZ. I'm so excited to see it. I see them soon. I cannot wait. The concert is going to be absolutely out of this world. I can feel it. Oh. Do they do something at the end here? Oh, we get ending fairies. He is the ending fairy. I don't need to see the others. Yao Sang is the ending fairy. This man is just too gorgeous. He's such a pretty face. Come on, Captain, we need a little hat. You tussle your hair a little bit like that at me and just stare at me. But what I'm thoroughly enjoying here is we're getting a lot of different styles of music for them. As I said earlier, we've gotten like high energy, kind of aggressive songs, and then we've started checking out slightly more not not less energy. I think I misspoke earlier. Just trying to formulate what I say sometimes is awful. What I mean is just it's not acoustically as no, this is wrong. This is gonna sound wrong. Whatever, I'm not gonna articulate this properly. It's just a different type. It's just a different style. There's just different energy coming from it. But they all sound amazing. They're all, you know, put together beautifully. Like the production on both of them is insane. On all of them. I need to listen to Sector 1 more. I don't feel like I got enough out of that. It was very fun to see them on like a show performing. That was great. Enjoyed that. But I don't... Trying to get like the actual feeling behind the song and the vibe from it. That I enjoy it. That's why we listened to the MV through once. Oh, sorry. And I know we pause it, but you kind of get the energy from it, and then we play it with the lyrics to understand what they're singing about. That was kind of missing from this. I didn't get a lot of the energy for Sector 1. So what people, I think, wanted to show me from it with Answer, I kind of missed. So I do apologise. I will go back and listen to it. Maybe we can find a better version, and we'll listen to it on the live Friday, which would have already been gone by now, but I'll make a mental note to potentially listen to it. But yeah, other than that, they're just their choreo is always insane. Their vocal, I'm loving like paying more attention to how they are vocally. I think we have established they are phenomenal performers. Their choreo is always just 10 out of 10, top draw. They all give their entire body and soul to it. So I've been thoroughly enjoying trying to pay more attention to how they sound together vocally. Like I love Hongjun and Mingi playing off each other when they're rapping. I've already said that. Jongho as the main vocal is just... He is the entire... Like, he obviously is the main vocal, but like the way he anchors everything vocally, and then everybody else has their distinct sound that they put together with it. But when you layer them sometimes, it's just... So I made a mistake in the last one. I thought it was just Jongho, but it was Jongho and Hwa, and I missed that. But I've gone back and listened to it because I saw you guys in the comments, and I was just blown away. Like the way they layer on top of each other's vocals, a lot of them is just... It's nutty. And then, for me in this was doing absolute bits. I need to check out more of Yuno individually, because if there's any, because he just sounds amazing. Anyway, so close to the concert, so close. I cannot wait. If you're still with us, thank you ever so much for watching. Let me know what you thought in the comments. What did I miss? There was probably a lot, but please let me know. And I just appreciate you guys for watching, as always. I know these are long, but you guys sit and you watch, and I thank you ever so much. I hope it doesn't get boring or mundane for you. And if it does, tell me. If it starts to get, like, boring, just let me know. Come find me and be like, hey, sort yourself out. Let's get better. But yeah, thank you ever so watching. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you're in the Discord, I look forward to chatting to you about, honestly, words. I'll see you in the Discord if you're in the Discord, and we can chat about this, and you can react to my reaction, because some of you have been since last Monday. And if you want to come join us in the Discord, I will leave a link in the description below. Come join us, come chat with us. We have a lovely, lovely group of people, and we love having new people come and join us. It's so much fun to talk with you guys about this. A lot easier than YouTube comments. I know I have dropped the ball on YouTube comments. We'll get back to it. Anyway, everyone, have a super blessed day. Thank you ever so much for watching. And as always, I shall catch you in the next video. Bye.